what is really exciting is when you get to know a character and you really feel comfortable that your interpretation of the character is working, and just trusting that you can trust yourself, trusting your instincts, trusting a sense of clarity as to where and how that person will respond, and what they'll say. It was a really rewarding process in the first film, and we discovered it in the first film. Obviously, we didn't quite know how it was going to work, but we worked this kind of strange equation out. And to be honest, the one thing I was scared about coming into the second was that would we be able to just pick it up again, or was it something that just happened? And from the get-go, from our rehearsals over at Robert's house prior to filming, we really slipped straight back into it. And if anything, because we didn't have to get to know each other, this one, I hope, has benefited from the fact that we were working that process from before shooting rather than discovering it as we went along. I suppose, in general, what we really wanted to try and do this time was run with the relationship, because whilst you got a good sense of it in the first, we also had to work quite hard, obviously, to introduce the characters, to introduce the world, and to give, not backstory, but give a sense of what to expect from them. And now people know that, we were able to sort of start from the get-go at a faster rate, and with more, I wouldn't say eccentricity, but with more breadth. I think that's always that's the dilemma Watson faces. He wants the good life with his wife, a safe life, a secure life. He wants to please her, and yet there's a little bit of the old soldier in him, the pioneering spirit, and the thrill of the chase. And you know, he undoubtedly has great times when he's on a case with Holmes. And he also feels a certain amount of responsibility, I think. I mean, Holmes always has a certain way of painting the moral picture of the perpetrator that twinges at Watson's beliefs and moral barometer. So that's a kind of constant struggle in a way for the poor chap. He's he you know, he should be at home cooking crumpets and muffins with Mary, but he can't help but pack a gun and get involved with Holmes. It's true to say that both Conan Doyle and Guy Ritchie have a very great appetite and love of travellers and gypsies, and the character of Simza is very much a sort of mysterious and Dickensian, broad sort of Conan Doyle character, who also has the sort of spice and balls, if you like, of a Guy Ritchie character. And Noomi is just about the only person in the world I can imagine playing her. Noomi's a great combination of being incredibly feminine and very touching, and also very tough. And she's a great addition to this duo. She kind of stands up for herself. She helps us out. This is the character, and indeed Noomi. She helps us out, and she also has her own emotional story, which adds great weight to our journey and the reason we are embarking on the adventure.